How you doing, everybody? Welcome to another great morning. We are all functioning, so that's good.
We're awake and we're breathing, so we're doing good. I like Mike's way of thinking.
We started our day with a coffee. And Glenda was up before me today, so did you eat yet?
Did I eat yet?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have anything. I'm trying to watch. I'm really trying to watch. I don't know. The struggle is real, people. I don't know. It's very real. So I always go up and down. And right now I feel like, if anybody can relate, let me know. I'm not the only one. I don't think I am. But I mean, I go up and down all the time. Like I go through my clothes because I'm cleaning out my closet now. And I have all different sizes. But I can't get rid of any of all these different sizes because I always go up and down. But I always get to a certain point and I'm like, okay, enough is enough. And then I start really watching and being more careful and moving more and everything. And when I do that, of course, I go down. And then, so I need all different sizes in my wardrobe. And I swear, I always said, I'm just going to get rid of like the bigger sizes, but I don't want to do that because I know inevitably I'm going to go up again and down again. That's just what I fluctuate. So, but anyways, right now I feel like I need to start watching. I'm so disappointed because of this. So I had,
Well,
January.
as we get older, as far as now, Glenda has an injury and that prevents her from doing
Doing
a lot of
much of
things right now.
anything.
And as we get older, that's comes unfortunately more common that we have something like that. And the other thing is, excuse
So
me,
true,
is
unfortunately.
medication. I can remember going to the doctors, and them saying, Mike, yeah, you don't take no medication, and that's fantastic. People like your age or that. Well, that was a few years ago, and then so now I take a few things,
But a
and
lot of them are vitamins and just trying to stay healthier.
yeah, nothing major or anything like that. But again, as we get older, though, that becomes a norm. I can remember at work one time a guy coming over to me and showing me his pill box and show me I take like
Welcome to retirement,
yeah,
people.
I take like 15, CDs to each one, and I take, and I'm like, wow, I'm thinking, I think at the time maybe I was in my 30s maybe, and then so then wow,
I
I
know. And
can't
then,
believe that he takes that many, and I'm like,
do you remember that when you were 30 and you thought that people that were in their 60s were old, but now that you're 60, you think that if you're 90-year old, and when we become 80, we're going to think 100 is old. Like we just keep pushing it back. But I do have to say that, our health is such a priority as you get older. But doesn't it stink that you finally like are thinking about retirement, are going to retire, and then all of a sudden all these health issues appear? Now this was a fall. This was a really bad fall injury, so that's different. But I mean, but just in general, I think that you making as you retire is a good time. A lot of people, my girlfriend's boyfriend, he started to go to a gym. Now he has time to put his health first and focus on getting healthier now that he's retired. So I think a lot of people, then they've changed their focus. They finally have the time to invest in their self and their health, and so they actually use that time to get healthier. I know I fell at the beginning of January, and I had just bought a walking pad. I was so excited. I only got to use it a couple of times, and I'm like, okay, new year, new goals. I'm going to start walking. I'm going to do all that. You bought, what's that machine that you bought?
rowing machine.
A rowing machine. And I thought that would be good because I'm trying to build up my strength and things too and keep that. And then, of course, I fall and I can't, not comfortable using any of the equipment. Plus, I'm doing PT and all of those therapies and stuff, so they're keeping me busy with that. But it's just frustrating, and I do think that as you get older, focusing on your health is such a big priority. It should be anyway, but yeah, and we have pillboxes. So I tell Mike in the morning we get up and we have our coffee like we do every morning, and I always tell him, "Hey, did you remember to take your medicine?" And then he tells me, "Hey, I took my medicine." Whoever's the first one to remember to take their medicine has to. Our goal is that has to remind the other person not to forget to take their medicine.
Yeah.
So that's what we only have to take it in the morning. Some people have to take it at like noon because it's like a timed medication and it has to be given a couple times throughout the day.
Yeah.
And so that's like morning, noon, afternoon afternoon and evening. And that would I have to take one pill at a time because I have a really hard time swallowing them. Oh, by the way, as a nurse, I can tell you this. A lot of medications cannot be crushed. So make sure before you do that you check and make sure it's a medication that can be crushed. You can ask your pharmacist. But if you can crush them, a lot of people as they get older have trouble with swallowing them, especially some of the bigger ones. You can put it in applesauce or you can put it in pudding. That's what we do, and it helps people to get the pills down. I haven't done that yet. I can swallow, but I can only swallow one pill at a time with a big glass. It takes me a whole cup of coffee to get all my I don't take that many either, but it takes me a whole cup of coffee to get my medication in. This one is like some of the people, and they can take an entire cup, whoop, and big ones like horse pills and get it down with just a little tiny sip of water. I don't know how you can do that without choking.
And 10 minutes later, she was taking another one. I said, I ain't got time for that. I gotta go.
I know, but I don't know what to do. I mean, because some of those are the capsules and you can't crush them because they're like vitamins and stuff. So I don't know. It just takes me forever. If I ever had to take.
And what's the difference? Why would crushing them versus taking them whole? Why would that be such?
It's a big deal because some of them are coated, and the reason that they're coated is because they're like slow release or like, a not timed, I guess, release, but it's a slow release medication to last you
so crushing them giving you like
a jolt. It's too much. It can really, you can't do that. Like you can seriously hurt yourself. Like if it's something that's supposed to be coated and gone over a long time, you need to take it the way that it's prescribed. So those pills you cannot be crushed. But a lot of them, like Tylenol, can be crushed, and you can put that in some pudding or some applesauce, to get it down, and that helps a lot of people. But I don't know. I haven't taken the time to crush mine. I just make a little thing, and I take one at a time with a whole cup of. If I had to take them 4 times a day, all day long, that might be good though. Maybe I should do that because then I wouldn't eat because I'd be working on taking my pills all day long because it takes me forever. I would have no time to eat. That might be a good weight loss thing for myself. I'm gonna put myself
wouldn't get anything else done.
More vitamins every 4 hours. I'm gonna take a different vitamin because it'd take me all day to get my vitamins in. I wouldn't have time to eat. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Agenda of what you want to get done, and then after you get all your pills in, it's too late to do anything.
But you have motivated me a lot. He's lost over 30 some pounds now. Mm-hmm. And by watching his diet, and he's always on the go. So I don't know how you could exercise more, but maybe some strengthening. But he does lawn care. He's always used like heavy work and always on the go. So he takes the dogs for walks all the time. So he gets plenty of exercise. I think that we were just maybe eating a little bit too much junk food. Maybe. I know that was the case.
Leaning more on the sweets than.
Yeah, and we have started though. We've been better. We have started eating a lot more fruit. We've eaten, instead of so many sweets, we've eaten a lot more sweets.
Vegetables.
And vegetables. Yeah, he never ate vegetables, and you're starting to eat vegetables. It's weird. I used to love when I was a kid sweet peas. How your appetite changes for things. And I hated sweet peas for the longest time. And the other day I had one of those pot pies, and it had peas in it. Normally, I would pick out all the peas in my chicken pot pie because I don't like peas. But for whatever reason, I wasn't thinking, and I took a bite, and I had the peas in there. And I'm like, oh, those sweet peas are pretty good. So I think I like sweet peas again now, which is weird because I loved them when I was a kid. Then I didn't like them. And now that I'm older, I like sweet peas again. So if you ever had anything that you think that you don't like, that you used to like when you were younger, try it again because you may have your taste buds change, I guess, as you different phases through your life, and you may actually like something like that again.
The closest thing I got to peas was for an ice pack. And
he uses them in the refrigerator as ice pack. That's awesome.
My kids growing up, they got a bumper, a bruise. All right, go in the freezer and get the peas.
Because we're not eating them.
We never ate them.
I
have no idea how many years that they were in there. But, they were the ice pack.
But that's a good ice pack because those little peas hold the cold for a long time.
Yeah.
And it can conform to like if your shoulder or your knee. That's a good ice pack trick. I like that trick.
Never opened them to eat them.
But use that bag of frozen peas as an ice pack. That's a great trick. Oh my goodness gracious, that's so funny. But anyways, whatever your health journey is, I hope that you hang in there. Join me for mine because I'm like I said, I'm starting to watch again. I always go through these phases. And I know, like in the winter, it's just harder for me because, I'm just not, I love to be outside. So in the summer, I get up and I have my coffee and then I'm out the door. I'm always outside working in the yard and all that. I love to be outside. So it's so much easier for me when the weather's good. I think a lot of people are like that. A lot of people have that winter blues or something.
One thing I want to mention is, like, if I go to the doctors, and I do go regularly, a couple times a year to get checkups.
Yeah, we've been good about that.
Same with the dentist. Every 4 months, I go to the dentist.
Right.
And but whatever they tell me to do, I do.
He does.
And
yes, you do.
So that's just something pass along, that you're going to the doctor for a reason. And
listen to them.
I had an uncle.
You are a dream patient.
That he has passed away, and he got fired by every doctor in where he lived, because he would never listen to him. He would always go, but he never listened. And they got, look, you're not going to listen. What are you coming here for?
Exactly.
And he'd get an attitude with that doctor, and I fired him, or they fired him. So they back and forth, and but again, listen to your doctor. That's why we're going to them. And
that is the best advice. Being a nurse, I can't tell you how many times that people don't listen to our advice, and we're just throw our hands up in the air, because we can't help you if you won't put your time and try to help yourself. We can only do so much to help you, and it's really frustrating for the medical team, and I can vouch for this, that you're not putting your little bit of effort in to maybe try to do what our suggestions are. If they don't work, let us know. We'll try something else, but we won't know if you're not cooperative and trying to help yourself just a little bit. Put your little bit of effort in, and it makes a big difference.
Glenda was telling me about a patient that he would not listen to anything the doctors were saying, and he's struggling breathing
really bad.
And and she says, look, listen to what the doctor's telling you to do, and take whatever medication, do what he's telling you, and you'll be able to breathe.
It broke our hearts. It broke the whole it broke our hearts as nurses, because every one of us we would feel for him. Could you imagine not feeling like you could ever catch your breath? But yet everything that we would suggest for him to do, he refused. Every single thing. And it just broke our hearts. I even went down as far as to grab the doctor and say, hey, can we both go in there together, and maybe together we can talk to him and see if we can try some of these suggestions that we're trying to give him, to see maybe we can find something to make him more comfortable. And the doctor totally agreed, because he wasn't listening to the doctor either. And so the doctor and I went into the room together to try to talk to him. Still, he would not listen. So, like I say, it makes a world of difference. It's not, we have sympathy. We try our best to help you, but you do need to put a little bit of effort in. If you're not feeling good, let the staff know, let them know, hey, this isn't feeling good, or I don't think that worked, or give us whatever that you're feeling, because we can go on that. Maybe there's something else that, the medical team can help to work out a solution, because every person's different. What works for one may not work for the next person. And, you are your best advocate. And I'm very proud of Mike. And I told him, being older, that our goal is that we both take care of each other and make sure that we can stay as healthy as we can, so that we can live as long as we can and be, there for each other. And you've been wonderful being here for me with this. I don't honestly know what I would do without him right now. But our goal in life at this point is, they always say whoever has the most money isn't the happiest, or whatever. At our age, true wealth is your health. And so true wealth really is your health as you age. And so, just take care of it. I don't know. I don't want to be a preacher, but I do want to, being a nurse, I feel like it's my passion that you can live as long as you can, as healthy as you can. And that is being true, the richness in life. So I hope that helped a little bit.
What I want to do is lift the coffee cup up to the professionals and the professional nurses, because I want to recognize the nurses out here and out there, because even though they were ridiculed, I want to do is push out there that you are truly professionals, and we would not know what to do without you.
Thank you, honey. That means the world to us. It really, really
Take
does.
care.
Thanks so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and take care of your health so that you can live long and prosperous. Take care. Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye.